What is that? I came here for a proper shootout. What are you going to do with that rolling pin? Bake me a fucking fairy cake? A shootout, right, is a fucking shootout! Like a western.
Hi, I'm Tom, 20 years old, and I'm currently an acting student training at the University of Winchester. Yeah, I've always grown up loving Tom Hardy as an actor, from everything from the way he chucks himself into the roles and how intense he really goes with them, and also the broad range of roles that he likes to play. That's the type of actor I want to be, someone who can take anything that is thrown at me. One thing that drew me into acting was the idea of play, the ability to take a role and just play with it and have fun. And reason number two was that my sister was doing, I believe it was GCSE drama at the time. She's 6 years older than me. And so, because she knew I was that type of guy, that she'd always hand me her script. And she'd say, I'm trying to learn my lines. And so I would read off the script while she would then rehearse her lines. And by doing that, I realised, hold on a minute, this is the sort of career that I would like to get myself into. I mean, to me, family is everything. Family is the reason why I do what I do. And so I'm incredibly close with my family because they mean a lot to me. And I always find I'm at my happiest in life when I'm with my family. The reason I want to succeed is because of them. Especially if my brother, Dan, who unfortunately passed away, he was a very close figure in my life because he sort of took on the father role. We were at a theatre and we were watching Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and it was the interval. My mum went for a wee, chaperones came in, dragged us out, me and my sister. We were like, what the hell's going on? We got driven to the hospital that he was at, and we were in the room when they diagnosed him with a grade 4 glioblastoma brain tumour. The doctors gave him 1.5 years to live. Luckily, Dan, being the trooper that he is, managed to last 3.5 years. It was October 2018 when he had a seizure. He began to have seizures, and he went into hospital, and that was it. He went into hospital and he never came out. And it was over a period of 2 months where we slowly watched him die. He couldn't move his arms. He then went blind, deaf, couldn't speak, until eventually his whole body just shut down. And that was the last I saw of him. I had a lot of trauma from it. I couldn't sleep because every time I closed my eyes, I would get those images of what he was like. The one thing that kept me going was knowing that he would have given up everything to live. He had a family, he had a wife. Since losing Dan, it's been tough, but the one way I always describe it is that I'm going to live his life for him. My mum I grew up with just my mum and my siblings. My dad, he walked out of my life when I was 8. And so my mum, being on her own, has tried to raise me, and she's done an amazing job. But she struggled financially. One of my goals in life is to succeed and retire my mum, as I refer to it. What keeps me looking forward is mainly family and the idea of, I know they're proud of me anyway, but they can be prouder of me, and my brother as well. He said to me, he was just real with me. He was like, I support everything you're doing, but what happens if you don't succeed? The thing is, I will succeed because that's my mentality. And I was like, and no matter whether you're here or not, I will succeed for you so that you're proud of me.
Things ain't been the same, mate, since you've been gone, so I sing songs. That's life, I guess. I guess.